All right, hello everyone. Welcome to week 1. Today we have a match between Sincere and I Don't Know VGC. And today we'll have me and my friend as casters. My name is
Hello,
Andrew,
I'm Greg. Nice to meet you guys.
of course. And why don't we go ahead and invite one of our players up and see what he's thinking.
Let's see, who do you want to bring up first?
I think we bring up I Don't Know VGC. See what he's thinking.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Do you think that your preparation was necessary?
I feel like I prepped pretty well. I feel like
That's good.
Trick Room seems it's pretty easy to kind of map out. Like he's only gonna lead like 2 or 3 specific Pokemon. So it's pretty easy to kind of figure out.
What are you most scared of right now, going into this first match?
The Primarina is probably the hardest thing for me to deal with. Like I can hit Drampa, I can hit Camerupt easily, I can hit Abominable. I don't really have Grass Electric, so that's like I'm gonna have to figure out how to do damage to that.
Yes, and I guess the extra question on top of that is, if Trick Room does go up, do you think you're prepared to fight him in it?
I've got plans to stop Trick Room, and I've got plans to survive in Trick Room. So the whole idea is to stop Trick Room going up in the first place. But if it does go up, if I lose my special piece that you'll see, then I've got bulky enough Pokemon.
Interesting.
So I should be okay. I was planning to bring a green Dragapult, but I decided I needed the Venusaur for the Primarina. So that's kind of my only answer to it.
Yeah, I can see where that's necessary.
And
All right.
a magician never reveals their secrets, but I need to know. Do you have any Can you give us any hints on what this Audino might be doing?
The Audino won't be coming to this match. It has a very specific role that it does that I'm hoping 1 week we'll see.
Hopefully.
It learns two special moves, but it's one of those. It's got a special synergy with Mega Blastoise.
Okay.
So I'm hoping to bring it 1 week, but against Trick Room, it's not the time, sadly.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, good luck. Good luck. I Don't Know VGC. And now,
yeah, let's go ahead
to the audience.
See what our friend Sincere is doing. Wait for him to come up.
Hello, and we have the legend.
Hello.
Hello, Sincere.
So, as the bad guy in this story with Trick Room, why don't you tell us some of the preparations you have made?
Going into this.
So I have Oranguru, Drampa, and Camerupt. The goal is, if he doesn't lead Blastoise and Araquanid, then they doing big damage with Instruct, Camerupt Sheer Force, and shenanigans. But if he does lead, I have Drampa, which resists Blastoise water attacks unless he does do Aura Sphere or something like that, which I probably think he'll do. Then I could do Instruct Calm Mind, so I get a Calm Mind, I get a special defense boost +2 and special type boost +2, which also that. I know I saw he had Psychic types on his team, so I brought Lipard, in case he wants to do like stuff like in prison, or he wants to reverse my Trick Room. Lipard has Prankster. I can taunt, or I can threaten a nasty knockoff onto that Pokemon slot. I have Belly Bolt, which also can threaten Blastoise, and I think Araquanid. I think it's super effective, I believe. There's also that. So, and then I got Primarina. I didn't have a Sinistcha. I couldn't get a Sinistcha, so she's kind of like my knockoff Sinistcha with Life Dew. But but she also has Fairy Stab, Hyper Voice, and Moonblast. So
I was wondering if you might run Decorate on her.
But I have Alcremie. But I didn't really see Alchemy can fit into the team. So I was like, I don't really know. So I didn't really bring her this round. But
Very
Mm.
nice. Especially with the threat of
yeah,
Venusaur on the other side.
Mhm.
I don't think
yeah,
you can
yeah.
bring it in good mind. And you're saying you're scared of the Blastoise Arachnid combo as a lead. If you do see that, do you think the game's lost, or do you think you can kind of scrape your way back in?
Um, if if he does lead that, like I said, I do have Lipard to because I know what the strategy is. It's entrainment, water bubble into the Blastoise, which does like super big water spouts. So if he does lead that, then I can probably hopefully do a prankster taunt into the Arachnid spot and to make it not do entrainment. While I probably still take like big damage from the Blastoise, it can at least like mitigate the damage. Probably, hopefully,
Yes.
that's my goal. But
And
like,
correct me if I'm wrong, but Blastoise is usually faster than Arachnid. I
that-
I feel if he is going to try and get the water bubble strategy, he's probably going to be competing for that trick room slot, where he might try and go before you. So that might be something to keep in mind as well.
yeah, that
With the strategy.
that, that is something to take note of. Oh my god.
Put a little bit of paranoia in him right before we move him back to the dark abyss of
All
the
right,
audience.
but that'll be uh, that'll be all from our
Come
friends.
on.
Let's go ahead and send us back. Thank you
Good
for
luck, Sincere.
yeah, good luck. A bunch of master ball players in this lobby. Alrighty,
Okay,
let's
so
go
now
and
we're
take
in.
a look. First impressions. Wow. Okay, so we have Gengar, Sylveon, Blastoise, Arachnid, Mega Venusaur, and Kangaskhan
On the other
paired up
side,
against.
we got Drampa, Oranguru, Primarina, Bellybolt, Camerupt, and Lipard. I mean, we knew what Sincere was bringing. He was telling us about a lot of strategy behind it.
Yes.
But looking at, I don't know, VGC's team,
Bit of a surprise seeing the Gengar. We know it's not a Mega Gengar, so I wonder what he's planning with it. Maybe some kind of taunt strategy.
I'm
Um,
thinking, I'm thinking he's probably, maybe he's looking at, it's not really well fitted here, this Gengar. Maybe it's, yeah,
it
it
kind
must
of
be a
hits.
support.
It kind of hits the Primarina as we did here. I don't know. VGC is
Yeah.
a bit scared of the Primarina, so I guess that's a good reason to bring it. However, it
Oh,
can't can't quite kick Shadow Ball into any slot.
and now let's start week one. There
Yeah,
it is.
let's do it. Let's do it.
The
Let's
first
see it.
leads.
Lipart Belly Bolt.
Lipard, Bellybolt versus Sylveon
Sylveon
Gengar.
Gengar. Well, I would say that is definitely a great spot for Sylveon to be in against Lipart, as we do know is a Trick Room setter. Um, and I guess we have to be afraid of what is this Sylveon going to target. We know that Lipart is in danger, so there could be a Protect from there or a switch out. But it all depends. We could see a switch into Camerupt here, maybe a Trick Room on the Belly Bolt. And if Gengar does have Taunt, we have to see where is that taunt going. Who do we think it's going to go after? Let's see.
He switches out Gengar.
Switches out on Gengar into
Puts in Kangaskhan.
Kangaskhan. Okay,
Ooh,
fake out
let's
pressure
see.
next turn.
Mm-hmm.
A protect
Sylveon
of
protect.
Sylveon.
Goes completely
Interesting.
safe. Lipard goes for a
A
fake out
fake out. Okay.
onto Sylveon. Does
And I'm
nothing.
assuming a Trick Room. A Life
Ice
Screen.
cream. Ooh, so now
Very
Lipart's
interesting.
way safer than it was before.
Way
Unless he's packing
safer.
Hyper
And
Beam.
yes, and I'm pretty sure it's a 1/3 cut on all special attack moves. And if it's a Hyper Voice coming in, then it's already reduced by even more because it's a double target. Which means we might see this Lipard be able to hit Trick Room safely. Other than the fact that we have fake out pressure coming from this Kangaskhan.
BGC's really knocking out like that. Oh, he gets the.
Oh, wow!
Dang! Does
That is a lot of
insane
damage.
damage. That's probably in kill range now.
Almost
It's
half.
definitely in kill range now for Sylveon, even with light screens up.
Yes.
So what does the Belly Bolt do here?
We have a
T-Bolt
Thunderbolt from the Belly Bolt. Does just about
does
a little
great
over half.
damage with Kangaskhan. So that thing must be full invested in the special attack.
Yes. This Lipard needs to be very careful with what it does next. It is not safe at all.
If it was up to me, I think he'd switch out here. But who can even take this hit from the Sylveon, assuming it's Hyper Beam?
Exactly. I I think he needs to do something to get Trick Room up in this situation. The Sylveon's very dangerous right now.
That Calm Mind was great plays from, I don't know, VGC.
I mean, starting to feel like he does know VGC. He doesn't.
Taunted. I don't know if it was going for a Calm Mind again, though.
I don't know if it goes. It's a bit greedy to go for another Calm Mind.
Last Resort.
Last Resort.
Does great damage.
Wow, more than half. What do we see from the Sylveon?
Oh, I didn't get greedy. They didn't get gready.
Wow.
And that's going to put
double
Sincere
KO
on the back
on the
foot.
life part and belly bolt. Puts him way on the back foot.
No, and I'm thinking Drampa is one of the other Pokemon here.
I really hope it's not a Drampa in the back.
He might be able to take this back with the camera.
Marina.
Ah, Drampa's in.
It is a Drampa.
And that's not going to look good for Sincere.
That is very
Drampa or Rangaroo. He's going to have to play this great. Near perfectly.
I don't think Drampa lives a single hit. Even
Unless
with the light screen.
Trick Room's his only chance. He does Mega Evolve. I think he's going for Protect, though.
Mega Drampa does do a lot of damage, but there is a special defense on the Sylveon. I'm not expecting anything to really take the Sylveon out anymore. We do have a Protect. What do we have from a Rangaroo?
Last Resort.
Ooh,
into a Rangaroo. How much? It survives.
Wow.
But I think the Hyper Voice might take it out. Oh, Moonblast.
Moonblast into a Rangaroo,
it's a Rangaroo. And
that is very, very well played. And at this point, I do not think there's any way back.
There's no way. There's no way out. There's no way out for him.
Let's see.
That was a great play.
Fake Out Last Resort is a great set in this matchup. There's no ghost types you have to be afraid of, so Kangaskhan is very well set.
Last Resort.
That's going
into it. Is that half? Over half.
That's good to keep in mind. That is 3/4 of Drampa's health. And the Moonblast will very nicely
it'll never live. Yep. And that's game one.
That's game one. Goes to, I don't know if you just see with the clean sweep.
It was a clean sweep. Sincere's gonna definitely look back at that one.
Alright, we need to see some kind of switch of strategy from
What adjustment do you think he's gonna make? I'm thinking he brings Camerupt this next game for the resisted fairy type hits.
Yes, I think that's important, but just as much as that is getting Trick Room up early.
Yeah.
I don't think we can really risk playing around with Trick Room and trying to battle him normally. Especially with your slow mons in the back. But I guess we'll see. Their play will speak for themselves. Fake Out Pressure from the Kangaskhan is very strong. Light Part Fake Out Pressure doesn't seem too strong. Especially when you're trying to get Trick Room up with the same life part. So I think it definitely needs to be a matchup where you just go a Rangaroo, something else. Rangaroo, maybe.
I don't think he's gonna bring Belly Bolt this next game.
I think Primarina is a must.
I don't think it did enough.
Primarina is very, very strong, especially if you're going a Calm Mind.
The biggest question is for, I don't know, VGC. Does he think to change up the strategy or to just go with what worked last time? I think he might run the water bubble Blastoise here. Water bubble entrainment Blastoise.
Yeah. I mean, from last match, we can assume that maybe he didn't bring the Blastoise or Araquanid at all. Could have been a Vad Venus.
We have no. Yeah, we'll never know.
We'll never know.
The last Pokemon.
We do know that,
yeah, we'll ask him at the end, but.
Of course. Let's see. We have 13 seconds left before they lock in.
They're both really thinking hard about this. Okay.
Let's see. Is there a change up from
Game 2?
VGC? We do have the Rangaroo lead.
Oh, and the Camerupt's here. But that makes it look like
dangerous.
That makes it look like he might have brought the Araquanid. He will. It looks like he will get Trick Room up guaranteed here, right? Or Fake Out Pressure on Blastoise.
Yeah, I think he will have Fake Out Pressure on the Blastoise. But honestly,
but a Rangaroo can't be faked out. A Rangaroo can't be faked out.
It cannot. In this case, I'm just clicking a Water Spout with the Blastoise to try and just take an early KO on the Camerupt and maybe taunt into the Oranguru, hoping that it does not have Mental
Oh,
Herb. If that Oranguru has Mental Herb, then I think it's gonna be very hard for, I don't know, VGC to take the game back. But Protect on
oh,
Camerupt
yeah.
seems to be pretty safe. A
He takes. Oh,
withdrawal.
he plays it completely safe. Primarina's probably coming in.
Primarina comes
Yep.
out.
Primarina's in.
So
Blastoise
an
is gonna go for.
resisted Water Spout, most likely from this Blastoise.
See.
Imprison.
Imprison
That
on
is very
Gengar.
bad.
That is
I mean, Trick
nasty.
Room cannot go up.
Shell Smash!
Smash!
Oh no!
Oh no! That is an amazing play. Is Psychic in by the
killed
Oranguru
Gengar.
knowing
It
about this?
didn't kill. It didn't even go for Trick Room.
It didn't go for Trick Room. That's a very good heads up
But
play.
now he's on a
prison.
But now he's on a really. He's in a really weird scenario.
Yes, if Blastoise can get hit by something, Blastoise can go down. But can you get your hands on that Blastoise? And I don't think you can.
And
That
Shell
Blastoise
Smash, I think
is
is
very
going.
bad, especially with Gengar outspeeding Primarina with a potential Sludge Bomb threat. It's very hard for this Primarina to try and take out this Blastoise, being most likely the only hope left. I think like a Oranguru might be able to take out the Gengar, but if there's a Venusaur in the back, it seems like it might be dire.
He takes out. I think he brings in Belly Bolt here. Yep, Tum Tum is in. He's trying to take a fully resisted hit.
Well, it's not
Bang! Kills the Belly Bolt.
Belly Bolt sadly cannot resist that, and it's the sacrifice of a very good Mon in this matchup.
He's the berry. Did he go for Sludge Bomb? That would be the biggest. He did.
It is.
And it kills, and that is
double knockout once again.
That is about as much as you can do. It's looking like 2 clean sweep games here.
It is.
It's not easy to go against Blastoise and come out alive, but
it's hard being the Trick Room player when people know that they're going to be playing against a Trick Room player. Preparation like this is what is made possible. And I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but nothing can outspeed this Blastoise.
Nothing.
And I don't think. I mean, you could try and protect and get some chip on the Blastoise, but it's not looking very plausible.
Who can even live to get the chip? That's the question.
And I'm afraid the Gengar has the safe option of just going after the Oranguru. There's no reason for the Gengar to target anything else, as the Camerupt is always dead in every situation. We do see a Mega Evolution from the Camerupt, boosting its attack, or not attack, but special attack rather.
Water Spout goes through, and Water Spout.
We do see it live on the Oranguru. We get to see, does it have a berry, which I don't think it does, because Primarina, I think, was holding it.
I had the citrus berry. And Sludge Bomb goes, and that's the game.
Another double knockout.
And that is a sweep.
That is the game.
That's the series, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is a triumphant win from, I don't know, VGC.
I guess we'll be seeing in future weeks, but maybe his name will no longer be, I don't know, VGC by the end of this.
Because he must know something. He must know something. I think we're going to bring Sincere in first for the post game.
Let's go ahead and...
Oh, definitely.
Hey, Sincere.
Hello,
Hello.
Sincere.
Hello.
Oh, that was unfortunate. We hate to see you lose like that, but...
Nah, man, it's alright.
Any thoughts? Any thoughts on the game?
Man, I knew this was gonna happen anyways. I knew it was gonna happen anyways, man. That's why I'm not too upset about it.
Yeah, it's very hard playing against a player who's not gonna let you get that Trick Room up.
Yeah.
I think maybe in the first game, the Trick Room on Liepard could have been a good play on turn 1.
Trick Room on Liepard?
if I was wrong, I feel like you said you had it on the live part, correct?
Oh, I didn't have trick room. I had taunt. I had taunt, just in case he like
Oh,
try to reverse my trick room. But like,
got you.
technically, I was like scared because like Sylveon like whooped me. I was like, I don't want to bring
Mm,
him up again.
yeah. Yeah, I could have sworn I heard that you had Trick Room on the live part. My apologies. Well, in that case, that was just a very tough matchup, especially with the Gengar in prison. That is a very sure way of stopping your Trick Room from getting up.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you gonna take to the next weeks after this? Like anything
Um,
you're gonna learn from any other strategy you might want to try now that you know people will always set up to fight your trick room very aggressively.
um, uh, honestly, I don't know. I have to see like what my next week opponent like what his team is and like properly prep for it. But like now I have like a thought, mental thought in my head. Those are the things you need to watch out for.
Well,
But
this is only week one. There's still a bunch more Pokemon to play.
yeah.
Okay. And with that, we will be moving you back to the audience, and we will be bringing up.
Sincere, thank you, Sincere.
No
I don't know
problem.
VGC. Yep. Thanks so much, Sincere. Good luck on next week. Boom. And we bring up.
I don't know VGC.
We bring up. I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, before we get to it,
Yeah.
you know a little bit about VGC. I think you might know a little bit more than you let on.
I know a little bit.
So how do you feel about the game?
It went perfectly. I think the game one, I didn't expect that lead. Again, I was expecting a Farig or an Oranguru lead, set up Trick Room. So it that's why I played defensive turn one, because I was like, I didn't really know what his plans were. So I was a bit scared. But
Yeah,
then I had the idea in my head of like, okay, I used Sylveon to game one. He's gonna probably leave Drampa behind. Probably can't bring Abominable, so he's probably gonna bring Camerupt. So I decided to try out the Blastoise mode instead, and it worked. It worked very well.
I would say.
Yeah, it's really good.
And I will say, when we saw that Shell Smash go up on Blastoise, I think we both audibly went, no!
We started crying no for Sincere. That was the most terrifying thing I could have ever seen.
Because we were expecting maybe a Araquanid. Oh, before I finish that thought, what was your last Pokemon in Game 1? Because we never got to see it.
Oh, in game one, actually, let me check. What did I bring? So it was Sylveon, Gengar, Kangaskhan, and it was Mega Venusaur.
It was
Oh, okay.
Venusaur.
So yeah,
it
would have.
was Venusaur for Prim.
Yes.
It would have been rough then. For me to come back.
Game two, who did I have in the back? It was Blastoise, Gengar in the lead, and I had Araquanid and
Yeah.
I had Araquanid and Kangaskhan. I lost something behind.
Yeah, the imprison on the
On
Gengar was
also
very
very play.
heartbreaking, but he called it. He definitely called it on the turn one.
Yeah,
Not going for
trying
his
to
trick
knock
room
your
immediately.
trying to knock out your Gengar,
Yeah,
which did not go in his favor.
when he attacked Gengar, I was like, he's Focus Sash. So if he had to double attack it for the imprison to not work, and imprison in Trick Room and Protect means that he can't Trick Room, he can't stall anything, and it means that once Shell smashes up, I literally just get to click Water Spout twice. So it went very, very well. I'm surprised that Oranguru tanks that Water Spout at +2.
Yeah, we were also
Yes.
like, it does live it.
I mean, that thing's bulky.
It was bulky, very bulky. And a big thing is that we see you definitely know how to mind game it with the Trick Room on the horizon by just setting up with your own Pokemon. I would say, do you think is that one of your strengths?
I think I think I use Trick Room a bit as well. So like I've brought it to a few tournaments and I kind of understand kind of what works against it. And it's like sometimes you need to be a bit more aggressive because you can just like go through the motions and it's kind of easier to predict. That's the issue with Trick Room. It is very like linear, where it's like you can call it out. But it's harder in Draft League as well because everyone can click Imprison or whatever. So it's just having those kind of strategies around it.
Okay, well, we won't take up too much more of your time. Just one more question. What do you plan on, like, what are some of your takeaways you're going to have from this game?
I think Blastoise is strong. I'm feeling pretty confident with the team. I'm pretty happy with it now. Sylveon was a late addition, and I'm feeling pretty happy with it.
Great
I'm definitely gonna try and experiment with the team kind of early on, first few weeks, just like try out the other modes. I want to try and bring back Legion, Dragon Pull, also the Esparfra mode, something that I'm excited to use. So it's just gonna be a bit of experimenting. So later in the tournament, I'm more confident with my actual team.
Okay, well, and we will not be moving. But thank you so much. I don't know
Thank
VGC.
you. That was
We will not be moving you
amazing
back to
play
the
from you.
audience. It was a great game from you.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can keep that up for the rest of them.
I really hope so.
And back to the abyss he goes. Okay.
Very well. That's a very good
And
game.
that is week 1's game 1.
Yeah, thank you everyone for having us, and I hope to see you again sometime soon. Loved being able to talk over these games.
Yep, and I'll be here. I'll be here again for the next week. And that's it. See you guys.
Goodbye.